Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome for another exciting edition of Lexus Complex. And my special guest today is one of the busiest women in SL Wrestling. I mean, this lady is all over the place. She's from the bayous of Louisiana. None other than Moma T. Mama, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Lex. You tried to kiss up to me.
Oh, no. Hold on a second. So before we get to the nitty gritty, I have a bone to pick with you, lady. I do not like what you did to my best friend, Paul Slater, a few weeks ago. You turned on him, especially with that no good Tiesa. You need to explain yourself to everybody watching this program right now. Why did you do that?
I don't have to explain myself to anybody. I'm mom and I'll do as I damned well please. And Paul broke his promise to me. So yeah, he ain't gonna get away with that.
Wow. Alright, well then let's get this show started then, because obviously I'm not gonna get a whole lot from you concerning that issue. Alright, so Moma T, so I'm reading here in my notes here, it says that you are currently involved in 6 wrestling promotions in Second Life. So I'm going to read off a list and you can tell me whether I'm right or wrong here. So you just recently joined the VWE. You've been in You've been in DCWF for a while. WPWF. You are in OEW.
Yes.
What else am I missing here?
Don't forget BCW.
BCW, that's right. You're with our great partners over at BCW. Okay, you were at one point with FPW.
Yes.
And what other one am I missing here?
PWGP.
Okay, yes, the newest one. Yes. So here's my question for you. How do you manage all this time to participate in all these promotions? How do you keep up with it?
Idle hands is a devil's tool. Stay busy, you'll stay out of trouble.
Okay. So what you're saying is you're in all these promotions because you want to stay out of trouble.
I'm in all these promotions so I can learn to wrestle better.
Okay.
Gators just don't do it anymore.
So that's a great segue. So how did you get involved in the world of SL Wrestling, Moma T?
DCWF come to Camp Quit Your Bitchin' 2 years ago.
Okay.
And the bug bit me.
So you basically saw what they were doing, and then after the show, you got in contact with somebody and pretty much asked them you wanted to know how to get involved in the business, and now here you are. 2.5 years later, more or less, you are all over the place.
Right, and I enjoy every minute of it. And if I can learn to do it, anybody can.
Okay, well, I really don't know how to wrestle. Even though Monkeen Daishin, my client, who you happen to know, he did teach me some things, but I'm still a work in progress. Okay, but enough about that. It's more about you. So let's talk about your stint here in the OEW. Where do you see yourself at in the next couple of months here in the OEW right now?
Working my way up the ladder. Sometime in the next, I want to say 2 years.
Okay.
I'm going to hold the belt.
You're going to, oh, wow. In 2 years, you think you're going to hold the belt?
Yep, that's my plan.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think you got what it takes to beat Honey Potts?
Honey, I know I got what it takes to whoop that little girl.
Oh, so you got what it takes to whip Honey Potts. Okay, well, Honey does watch this program, so she's going to see that you just said that.
I'm not afeard of Honey. You know what happens to Honey? I happen to have a bear that is my husband.
Okay.
And bears like Honey.
So you know what? Let's talk about that for a minute. So what's up with those stooges coming with you at ring? I mean, your husband and his buddy. What's up with that? All of a sudden, why?
They're not stooges. That's my husband and my son.
Okay, but
Keep it up, Lex, and you're gonna get to know them real well, boy.
so but okay, but you can't fight your own battles. Why do you have to bring those guys over there
I
with?
can, I can fight my battles. Did you see them get involved in my match?
I don't know. I mean, if I go back and look carefully, I could probably see them getting involved there.
They didn't do nothing. They have never touched a wrestler. They just got their mama's back. That's all.
Oh,
A happy mama is a happy family.
okay, so they got their mamas back. All right, well, everybody, you heard it. They got mamas back. That's all they're there. But, Bill Lawrence, the referee, he's an idiot, and I'm sure he got distracted by them. And
You leave Bill alone. Ain't a damn thing wrong with Bill.
all right, Mama T. So now that you are in the OEW, and you've already said that you want to win the championship belt, you hope to hold it in the next couple of years at some point. And as you could see, the OEW, the women's roster has been growing rather quick. We have a lot of ladies in the back, in the locker room. We have Nina Prater, who is an OEW legend. We have
I hope to learn a lot from Miss Nina.
oh, I mean, she'll stretch you out really good. I mean, she was here on the program not too long ago.
She has stretched me up pretty good. Why do you think her back's messed up?
Because you caused that.
I'm not saying I caused it, but I helped it.
Oh, okay. Well, Nina, I mean, you're watching this, so, okay. All right, so we got Nina Prater. We have Honey Potts, which you know both of these ladies really well. We have Lilith, who right now is also involved. We have Abigail. I mean, so we have a good selection of ladies in the back. We have Jamila. So Daisy Sue. So
there's a lot of great women wrestlers here.
So
and I intend to learn a lot from all of them.
Okay.
But that don't mean I ain't going to take them to the woodshed and give them a good old-fashioned bayou spanking either.
Well, that's what I want. That's what I want to get into. So, who would you like to work with? Or if you had the opportunity right now. Oh, let's not forget our VP of Operations, Tiesa Pierce, as well. She's an OEW legend as well, like Nina. But out of all these ladies, who else would you like to work with in the OEW?
I would love to work with all of them. All of them has something to teach me, and I intend on learning. If I have to break them to do it, then I'll do it.
Wow. You would actually break a talent? Really? Do you think that's kind of fair, Mama T?
My gators need snacks too now.
Oh wow, you and the gators. Let me ask you a question since you're all about the gators and stuff. Have you ever been to the swamps in the Florida Everglades?
No, they won't let me come down there and go to the swamps.
Okay, I've been there. They smell, they're stinky, the mosquitoes are absolutely ridiculous. They need to disappear. The alligators are horrible. Those airboats don't work.
About the gators again. You're going to wind up a gator snack.
Oh, am I? Florida has a delicacy called gator tails.
And it's good.
Ugh.
Gator meat is awesome.
Ugh, Mama T, you're killing me here. All right, Mama.
Right up just right. It'll be just fine.
All right, Mama T. So you're saying that you're willing to work with everybody in the OEW, but
yeah.
Is there anybody that that strikes your mind that you'd be willing to work with? Like you really want to do like a solid arc with them? Like who would you want to work with?
The one that thinks she's the biggest and baddest and the meanest. 'Cause she ain't met mean till she's met me.
Oh, so you're talking about Tiesa, because Tiesa is the one that thinks she's the biggest and the baddest. She thinks she's the lioness.
I'm
Oh.
Mama Bear.
Oh.
I'm
Wow.
half bear, half gator, so yeah.
Well, Tiesa better watch out then. So let me ask you this: we have OEW Immortality is coming in the next 2 weeks. Um,
Yes.
do you think you might be in a match?
I'm hoping Tiesa sees it my way and puts me in the match.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes Tiesa's methods
If
to her
she don't
madness.
wanna, if she don't wanna be like Paul and break a promise, I will get my purple flip
Hmm.
flop out after her.
Your purple flip flop. Wow, wow. And so you think that Tiesa's going to pull a Paul on you?
I don't think so. I don't get that vibe from her. I
Okay.
never trusted Paul.
You never trusted Paul.
Paul's always been a wanker.
Wow. Wow, a wanker. Come on. That's so 2018, 2019, 2020. Come on.
Him a wanker is a whole lot better than calling him gator poop.
Wow. Mama T, you're like really on a roll right now. Wow. I mean, Paul's probably one of the nicest guys you will ever meet. That whole thing with him being
He breaks promises. There's nothing nice about him. He breaks promises. He will promise you something to get you to do what he needs you to do because he's too chicken to get his hands dirty.
Well, let me
And
ask.
I'll gladly climb in the ring and whoop his ass too.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. So let's go back to that little arrangement that you and Paul had. Now, if you didn't really trust Paul from the get-go, why did you allow yourself to be mixed in with this whole situation?
Because I wanted my shot at the title.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't thinking straight.
You
Should
were.
have stuck to my original plan and climbed the ladder the right way instead of trying to take shortcuts. Shortcuts don't help you get nowhere but in a gut of a gator.
Wow. See that? So, what's the lesson here learned, folks? Don't take shortcuts, especially when you're in that squared circle. You gotta go through the motions, right, Mama T?
That's right.
Mama T, I gotta tell you, you are really something else. I mean, I see you in that ring. I believe I may have commentated one of your matches not too long ago. And I gotta say, the audience is definitely behind you. You do have a great following. Besides, your stooges, I mean, your family that's out in the audience. Um, you know,
Ain't you figured out the audience is 90% of my family? I'm mama to everyone here in SL.
is that it?
That's it.
So what you're saying is you have a lot of adopted children.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And every one of them have my back.
Well, then you know that Paul and I are not your children.
No, you and Paul are just little boys that take out the trash for me.
Wait, what? Never. I would never. Oh, Mama T.
Don't tell
No,
me never.
no,
Boy, I'll whip your ass and make you like it.
no, no. Oh, by the way, speaking of whipping my ass, you and I have this ongoing love-hate thing going on. What is it with you wanting to whip my ass anyway? Let's talk about that. Where does that
Because you, Lexi Pooh, you need to be taught manners. You do not speak to a southern lady like that. You need to learn to respect your elders, and I am the one to teach you.
Hey, I am from the South. Okay, there's no more southern. There's no more southern than Miami, Florida. Okay.
Shut up.
Wow. I get no respect around here. Everybody's against me. What am I going to have to do to earn a little bit of respect around here? Everybody. I'm getting trash from LBA. which Mama T, don't even get me started on that whole situation. LBA is just ridiculous. I got the new VP of operations. I got Skillix now, videotaping me when I'm in the back of the locker room and posting it on Twitter. Who does that?
Lexi Poo, you need to come stay with me at camp. Quit your bitching.
Oh, why is that?
And grow up. Because you need to quit your bitching and do what needs to be done.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't want to be around a bunch of hillbillies.
You done been told we are not hillbillies, we're dead damn rednecks. Get it right, you goodwill reject.
Wow. Get no respect. No respect. All right, Mama T. So let's talk about professional wrestling right now. So obviously, when you got involved, you got involved through DCWF. Were you ever a fan of wrestling? Growing up, did you ever watch like ladies wrestling or anything like that?
My favorite wrestler is Jake the Snake.
Okay. That's a good pick.
But my all-time favorite wrestler is Dusty Rhodes. Mess with me, and I'll go funky like a monkey on you.
Oof! Wow. And let me ask you a question. When you wrestle in the ring, do you channel a little bit of Dusty Rhodes or Jake the Snake?
I channel a little bit of Dusty, a little bit of Jake, a little bit of China, and all Mama.
Wow, that's definitely a good selection there for definitely inspiration. All right, so you got this thing going on with Nina and Honey Potts. How do you think this is going to work itself out?
I'm going to teach these two little girls some manners.
Okay. Can you give us a preview of what kind of teaching you're going to do?
You're just going to have to come to the show and find out.
Oh, why do I have to go to the show? Why can't I just sit at home?
Because I'm Mama and I said so. Now, do you want to behave and take your place at my feet, or you want to stay in that chair?
Yes, Mama.
Thank you.
Wow, in my own show. Wow. All right, Mama. So we're getting a little bit pressed for time here. So I'm going to ask you a couple more things because I got the cameraman signaling to me. So, number one, how has it been like? Excuse me, I can't talk right now. See, you got me all worked up here. I can't even say what I want to say. So, since your arrival here in the OEW, how has your journey gone so far with you being here?
It's been fun. It's been a lot of learning.
Mm-hmm.
I've improved a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I always look forward to making more friends and adopting more children.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, I don't see you and I ever becoming friends, and I don't see you and me becoming an adopted child, but yeah, okay, I hear you. Okay, so my next question, and it's going to probably be the last one. Who's your favorite?
The cameraman and I have a date for lunch.
Really? Really? John, are you serious? Wait, you've been using Thunder, haven't you? And you found Moma T on Thunder. That's you know what?
What do you think the T stands for in Moma T?
God.
The T in Moma T stands for Thunder.
Oh, God.
Get it?
Yeah, I get it. All right, Moma T. So, really quick, who is your favorite wrestler right now in the OEW? I know you've been standing in the back, and I know you've been watching other matches, including the ladies. Who is your favorite wrestler? It could be male or female. Who is your favorite right now?
To be honest, I really don't have a favorite. I'm in awe of
Mm-hmm.
in awe of all of them
Mm-hmm.
because I know I'm not to their standards. They've been in wrestling longer than I have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning. I'm coming up. One day I will be as good as them.
Mm-hmm.
But if I really, really had to pick somebody,
Mm-hmm.
male, mm,
Come
I
on.
don't know. I'd like to smack Tank around a couple of times.
Oh,
But
wow, Tank. Why would you want to? Wow, you see how big that guy is? Why would you want to smack him around?
honey, I don't care how big he is. Take that knee out and he'll be down to my size real quick.
Well, I hold on a second. I was under the impression by a reliable source, which I will not tell you who that source is, but I was told that one of your favorites in the OEW was none other than my client, Monkeen Daishin, the Mongolian warrior. Is that true?
Montine ain't my favorite. He thinks he's God's gift to women, and I'm a woman, and hell no, he ain't.
Wow, you are so disrespectful. Monkeen is probably one of the most honorable, skilled wrestlers here in all of SL wrestling. You don't know what you're missing, Mama T.
I'm gonna scoot my chair away from you, Lex, because lightning's fixing to strike your ass for lying.
All right. Well, if that's the case, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Mama T, this has definitely been a very interesting episode of Lexus Complex. Mama T, so we got a couple more weeks before Immortality. I hope to see you there. I'm sure the fans behind you hope to see you there. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, it's going to be March 26th, Sunday, at a special time, 9 a.m. SLT. It's going to be OEW Immortality. We have finally the vacant World Championship is going to be on the line between Bannock Og and David Hawk Actor. Which one of these guys is going to win that belt? Only one way to find out.
Both of them so full of hot air. The blimp is jealous.
Wow. Wow, Mama T. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time.